talking about the long-awaited 7.0.0 update. There are three main things that I want to cover in this, but let's go ahead and start over in the products and services. So the first main thing that we added in here is the variable pricing. So we have some built-in pricing points, but you can also create your own custom pricing points. And typically this is going to be used for different vehicle sizes, like you can see here. But let's go ahead and click into one where I haven't built any out yet. So right now, when you come into Urable, this is what all of your services will look like, because so far you've only been able to add one price point to these things. So let's say I'm going to click into this one here. So when I go to edit this, you're going to see it looks pretty much the same as it always has, but now there's this add button in here. And if I click on this, you'll see that that new component pops in. So now I have the ability to select which of these preset labels I would want to use for my prices, or if I want to enter my own custom ones. Let's say for this particular one, I'm going to make it coupe, and maybe I'll make the next one sedan, and this will be, 2400. So that's basically how this works. You can build out as many as you want in here, whatever it is that you do as a business. So now I can go ahead and save that. That gets pulled in here, and you'll see the same thing reflected out here. So that is how the variable pricing works. So let's go ahead and jump out of products and services, and let's talk about where this comes into play when you're actually building out a job. So I'm going to come down here. I'm going to add a job in here. I'm going to just real quick build out a little job using myself as the customer here. We'll go ahead and use this vehicle. And now when I go to build out my products and services, you're going to see all of those price points get loaded in here. But if I try to just select, let's say, level 4 package, I can't actually click on that. I can't click on anything until I tell the system which of these price points I'm selecting. So if I know it's going to be a coupe, I need to click on that. Now you can see that that is connected. If you just have one price in here, like for something like this, I can just click generally on this. It works exactly the same as it always has. But with any of these that have more than one price, you can see I can't click on it here. I need to select which one it is. The same concept applies to the virtual shop as well. So for those of you that are using the virtual shop, when your customers go on, they'll see the same kind of interface. They'll be able to select one of these. Now keep in mind, we have the first one selected by default, so then they can hit their add to cart button. But if they do need to change that, they would just flip this to something else, and then they would be able to add that to their cart. And you'll see that the name of the label will get pulled in a little parentheses there. So that's how that works. All right, now let's get into the next big thing that we're rolling out, which is document storage and uploading and attaching, specifically for things like terms and conditions and waivers. But honestly, you guys can get creative with this and use this for whatever you feel would be best. Now I'm going to start over in preferences to talk about this, because you'll see that within jobs, orders, customers, and items, there is this new documents field here. So you can browse files on your computer and you can pull these in. So then when you create a new job, in this case, since we're loading these into the jobs page here, whenever you create a new job, these documents will automatically be loaded into their documents page. Now let me go ahead and show you what I mean by this. So I'm going to click into a job. We'll go ahead into this one here, and you'll see up along the top we have a new tab in here. It's called Documents, and in here you can see that those forms are automatically uploaded in here. And I can click into these. These are both, basically downloadable, so then I can show the customer what this looks like. And these can be attached to approvals and payments in here. So let's say, for example, I am talking to the customer about everything right when they're dropping their car off. Maybe we go over these documents here, and I can, again, just show them like this. Maybe we're going over some inspection photos, that I took before they left when they were dropping off their car. And now I can build out an approval with all of this. So let me go ahead and click on approval here. And if I scroll down, of course, the job details are included like always. Of course, you have the option to include inspection photos like always, but now you also have the ability to include documents. So now what this customer is signing off on are these line items, the pricing, the inspection photos, and these documents. And you can, of course, send this out to the customer for them to have access to that online and approve that online. Or you can, of course, have them just sign off on that right there in person. If they are still with you. So that is the new document uploading and storage. And now last but not least, we do have another feature in here that we are calling proposals. So it's down in your add button down here. And if I click in here, you'll see that is a new option that we have in here. Now let me go ahead and show you how you can build out a proposal. So proposals are going to be used to send out multiple options for the customer to be able to choose from, kind of like a good, better, best kind of thing. So let me go ahead and build it out like that. So I'm going to go ahead and select the customer here. And let's say I'm just going to do Robert Baratheon. I can add a little message here. I can just say, hey, oops, check these out. Here we go. And that's going to send out to the customer when I send them this proposal. And now I get to build out my offers. So let's say, I'll make this first offer the good offer. And of course, I'm going to select the vehicle that we're going to be working on for this customer. And let's say for this first offer, I'm going to say it's going to be for the level 1 package for a coupe. So there we go. I'm going to add that. Now I can either come down here and add a new offer, or to make the process a little bit faster, I can just duplicate this. And you'll see now that comes in here, I can make this one better, and I can just make a little tweak to the services here. I'm going to replace the level 1 package for the level 2 package. So here we go. All right. And then again, I can just duplicate that, and I'll make this last offer the best offer. And again, I can just swap out this level 2 for the level 3. All right, so now I've built out the offers that I want to send through to them. So now I'm going to go ahead and hit my check mark up here. This will ask if I just want to save this proposal as a draft or if I actually want to send it out to the customer right away. I'm going to hit send, and I'm going to just email this out to the customer. That will deploy, and now going to the customer's email, I'm going to jump over here. You can see the proposal has popped in. If I click into this, I'll be able to see, what the customer would be seeing in this case. So they would click this review and select button. This opens up the proposal page, and now they can see all of these offers that you sent through to them. And you can see they're labeled good, better, and best based on what I selected over in that form. So now as the customer here, I get to just select one of these 3 proposals, or one of these 3 offers, I should say. So let's say I'm going to come in here and I want to move forward with the better option. I'm going to go ahead and select this. I'll confirm. That sort of highlights it in here now. You can see up top this says proposal finalized. And jumping back over to Urable, you'll see that you now have a new page in here called proposals. And if I come in here, I did create 2 of the same, but this is the one that I just created. So we're going to go ahead and click into this one. And you can see now I can come in here, I can see all the offers, I can see which one was selected, and now I can also click this convert to job button. So when I do that, it opens up this new job form with all of those details added in. The schedule block isn't filled in yet, but we'll go ahead and schedule that over in the calendar. So now I can go ahead and save that, and that creates a quote in here. So as you guys know, back over in your calendar, if you wanted to schedule a quote, here is that job that was just created for Robert Baratheon. So I'm going to go ahead and select this. I'll pull this into my calendar. Maybe I'll jump over to the week view here, and I'll just go ahead and put it right here. And now that fills out all of this information, and I'll save that and schedule that as a job. So that's how you can move a proposal over to a new scheduled job, as long as the customer goes along with the process. So that is everything that I wanted to take you guys through for today. There are a couple other things in this 7.0.0 update, but those are definitely the 3 biggest that we're super excited about. We hope you guys enjoy these features as well. And of course, if you have any questions as you continue using it, feel free to reach out to us anytime.